So let's graph this function g of x. It's the opposite of the absolute value of x plus 2, then minus 1. Because it's the absolute value function, remember it is v-shaped. It passes the vertical line test. Remember, this negative in front reflects the regular absolute value across, or the regular v-shape across or about the x-axis. So the v faces downward, and then let's find the vertex of the v. We take the opposite of this number because the general form is x minus h. So the opposite of that is the x value of my vertex, and this is k as it is. The vertex is the opposite, and then whatever that is, -2, -1. There is the vertex of my V shape. It goes downward. If you'd like, find a few more ordered pair solutions. I'll write a few down for you. If you let x be 0, simply let x be 0, and you'll have that y, or g of x, is -3. And that helps us certainly draw the graph. Knowing that's the vertex, I've got one side. Find a few more ordered pairs if you'd like, but I know I think it's -4, -3, -4, -3, and there's the other side of my V, or simply use symmetry. There is then the graph of this function g of x. Let's find the domain and the range of this function. So what is the domain? Remember what domain means? How far left? How far right? Well, because this extends indefinitely, how far left, that's -infinity. How far right, that's +infinity. So the domain is all real numbers. And then let's also find the range of this function. Notice it does pass the vertical line test. It is a function. What about range? We think of how far down and how far up. Do not forget that point has coordinates -2, -1. Also, don't forget the range has to do with y values. So how far down, -infinity, how far up, and we are talking about y values, -1. So the range, y values are less than or equal to -1. And there's our range.